It is a nice, cool day here in North Carolina. I could not be more grateful. Mwah. Hey you guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about just like a really simple concept, this idea of love versus fear. I first came across it through Marianne Williamson's book, A Return to Love. And I was working in a 1950s diner in Los Angeles, and my friend David, who was absolutely crazy. Oh my God, I love him so much. It was so crazy. He gave me this book, and I was so honored because he was someone that was constantly like, just kind of like in his own chaos and always wrapped up in himself. The fact that he thought of me to give me this book was like so sweet. So I take this book home and I go to read it, and I'm just like, what? Like, it just did not make sense. I didn't care. Like, it just did not resonate. And of course I go back to work the next day and he's like, oh, did you like the book? And I'm like, yeah, it's great. You know, people pleaser that I was at the time. Cut to a few years later when I was moving for like the millionth time in a row, and I happened to like be packing the book or something, and at that point David had actually passed away. He died of lymphoma. It's just like, oh yeah, this book. I'm like, oh. And I read it then, and it was just like, you know, like the stars aligning. It made so much sense. I was just ready for it. You know, I feel like books really come into your life, you know, at the right time. And it was so beautiful. And she wrote the book based off of her studies of A Course in Miracles. So what is this? It's just this idea that in every moment of our lives, we have a choice to make, and we can choose love or choose fear. And when I first read that, I was like, oh, Marianne, that's a little simple. I mean, there's other stuff going on. I have a lot of emotions, thank you. But when you separate those two categories, what falls under love? Joy, delight, peace, harmony, hope, faith, beauty, forgiveness, healing, all the good stuff. What is fear? You know, of course it's being afraid of things, but it's also bitterness, resentment, anger, jealousy, envy, ego, sadness, anxiety, depression. Control is a good one. And when I first thought about it, I was like, how are any of these things fear? Like, how is anger fear? But when we're angry, we're reacting from a place of fear, ultimately. We're afraid that we're not going to be seen. We're afraid that we're not going to be loved. We're afraid that we're going to get hurt. We're afraid that someone's going to get the better of us. You know, there's so much fear that goes into that. So at the end of the day, when we are covered in emotions and snot and confusion and chaos and tornadoes and tumbleweeds and whatever else, it's really nice to keep things simple. Like, okay, I'm in chaos. I'm screaming into a tornado. What's happening? What am I really feeling right now, and where's that coming from? Is this love or fear? How can we do it different? How can we change it up? So as we go about our day, months, weeks, life, I don't think I got that right. Just a really beautiful, simple concept to get us through the next hour, days, weeks, months, life. Healing is such an active choice. It is a decision. It takes work. There are a lot of people in the world that want their lives to change or want certain goals, dreams. I want this, I want to be this person, I want blah, 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 but don't actively do anything in their lives to change that. And the more we continue to choose love in every moment of our day, the easier it is to manifest the life that we want, to be the people that we want. I want that for you. I hope you want that for me. Ultimately, that's how we change the world. So marinate on this a little bit, think about it. What kind of decisions are you making? What choices are you making? Why? Where are they coming from? All great questions to ask. You guys, we're going to be perfect in just like 30 seconds. Humanity, it's the greatest thing in the world. Sometimes the simplest concepts are the best and easier to put into practice. So I hope this helps you guys as you continue about your day. It is now downpouring. I'm loving it. Wishing everybody so much love and light. If you like this video, please like it, please share and subscribe. Subscriptions mean so much to me. We're at 41. 41. Very exciting. I love you all. I'm so freaking grateful that anybody listens to me. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.